Okay, so in this video, we're gonna look at the area of a shaded region. So shaded regions can look very different, but in these, the shaded region is kind of like the outside piece. And so it is created by two shapes that we know, and it's like the area between those two shapes that we know. And if that's the case, we're going to use this formula. The area of the shaded region is equal to the total area minus the non-shaded region. Again, a shaded region could look slightly different and then you wouldn't use this formula. But in these cases, we are going to use this formula. So this first one is kind of, we're finding the area of the picture frame. And so when we do that, we're going to take the area of like the whole rectangle. So we're like finding the area of this entire thing. And then we are going to remove this piece inside of it. So we're like removing this purple piece. And that would leave me what's left over, which is that frame. And that's kind of the idea behind these. So if we do the area of the outside, or the total area, and call it AT because it's not really the outside, it's the total area. We would do the rectangle, which is length times width. So we would do 8 times 10, which is 80. And then for that inside rectangle, I'll call it AI for inside, we would do 5 times 8, which is 40. And then the area of the shaded region would be the total area minus that inside rectangle. So that would give me 40. Okay, for the second one, it's the same idea, but we have a little bit different shapes. So I have this outside, which they show me these tick marks. So it is a square. All the sides are 4. And so the area of the total thing is that square, which would be s squared, which is 4 squared, which is 16. Or you could do 4 times 4 like a rectangle. The area, so then we have a half circle. Okay, so the area of a half circle is 1/2 pi r squared. And so we have to figure out the radius. Well, here it would be the diameter from here to here. And that's 4. So the radius is half of that, which is 4 divided by 2, which is 2. And then we would do 1/2 pi 2 squared. We do order of operations. So we do 2 squared, which is 4. And then what you can do is you can multiply the two numbers together, the 1/2 times 4, which is 2. And so it's 2 pi. And then the area of the shaded would be 16 minus 2 pi. And that's what it is in terms of pi. And then you would use the pi key on your calculator. And that gives me 9.72 if I do 2 decimal places. So that's how you do the shaded region. Let me know if you have any questions.